When the Warriors come down the tunnel, it's always a sight to see. Dressed in their best as they arrived in their building earlier. Traffic making its way across the Bay Bridge between San Francisco and Oakland, California. Good Friday night to you sports fans. You've come to the right place. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side, Greg Anthony and Brett Barrett. And from the sideline, David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. The Warriors are trying to fight their way back to the mountaintop. Draymond Green says we were the hunted for 5 years, and now we're hunting again. That's always a fun position to be in, going after everybody else. I love hunting. That's fun. Guys, back to you.
And I love, David, how he is always hungry for wins and competition. Thank you. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Jayson Tatum.
And his scoring numbers have been going in the right direction these past few years. He's gotten better and better at handling what those opposing defenses are throwing his way and finding ways to get his points all over the field.
So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. Outside, the wings are Brown and Tatum. Horford is out there with Williams, and it's Smart in at the point guard position. And for the Warriors, Curry and Poole have the guard spots. Draymond Green is out there with Andrew Wiggins, and it's Thompson in at the small forward spot. And as the regular season winds toward the playoffs, Greg, for those teams in the upper half of the standings, how much are they looking at the seeding and their possible opponents?
Well, I don't think most would admit it, but it's human nature to think ahead, trying to map out that route and looking at how it breaks down in the bracket.
Weight room paying off, absorb the contact, and finding a way to get it done there.
And there's the pass to Green. Golden State moving the ball around. And the basket by Curry.
This takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Passes it to Tatum. Into the lane. And the dunk by Tatum.
Using the bounce, Tatum just explodes to the hoop so quick.
Curry against Smart. Curry kicks to Thompson. Pass to Wiggins. Second shot opportunity. And Green with the lay-in.
More of an instinctual play right there from Draymond. Just anticipated that. He knows where that miss is going. Look, his guys don't miss much, but he gets the ones they do.
Now here's Brown. He seems to always be finding ways to score, averaging around 23.5 points a game.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Brown with it, guarded by Poole. Pass to Smart. He kicks it to Tatum. Just 5 to shoot. Williams passes to Smart. Lets the three fly. Warriors with the rebound.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
Here's Green. A second chance effort. He lays it in. Green's got his second bucket of the night.
Tough shot from Draymond Green, but he brings this out of his squad and frustrates the opponent.
Smart passes to Horford. Over Wiggins, and it's off the back rim, no good. The Warriors have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening trip. And an area that's often underappreciated for Horford, he's a fantastic passer.
Nothing flashy. Great vision in the post or at the top of the key. And he just keeps it moving and finds the open man.
Draymond Green holding everybody accountable. We've seen this before.
At the line for the Warriors, Draymond Green. At the line for one.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Free throw good, Green. And so often, Draymond Green is called the heart of this team.
Well, he's been such a great leader since his time at Michigan State. He's out there barking directions to his offensive players. He's out there barking defensive assignments. He's barking at his coach. The list goes on, but that energy is infectious and helps lead his team to greater heights.
So it's the Warriors now. After the basket by Boston. On its way from Curry for two, and the Warriors take on two more.
Well, the D has to pressure Curry at all times. You can't let him shake free for a jumper.
Smart passes to Brown. And here's Tatum for three. Andrew Wiggins grabs the board. Warriors leading by three. The dish to Curry. Thompson the bounce pass. And stolen by Tatum. Here's the pass to Smart. Over Wiggins. And no good. The Warriors go the other way. Thompson finds Green. Smart against Curry. Offensive rebound. Wiggins from outside. Rebounded by the Celtics. They come in fresh off a win against the Warriors.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
Yeah, they sapped the energy right out of the building in that one. They just were knocking down threes, and it was deflating both for the team and the crowd.
The shot by Thompson, no good. Celtics trailed by three. Outside, Smart. Brown outside. Down low. Here's Williams. Boston. No good that time either.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him. He's usually got the eye in that kind of range.
So the Celtics call timeout. They're first. They beat the Warriors during their last encounter in San Francisco.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road. But they found ways to get their guys good looks.
Well, there's probably a good feeling in that last game that the mid-range work, the long-range work, the inside game work. But the best feeling was the crowd leaving that building not in a good mood.
Let's take a look at the Western Conference standings. Take a look at the Warriors. Unless they completely melt down, they should be in good position for a playoff run.
And seeing where the Warriors are, they've had a dream season. And I think they're only going to get stronger as we approach the postseason.
And once the playoffs do arrive, they won't be intimidated. They got underdogs early on, but during the course of the regular season, they've proven they can handle any situation and any opponent, no matter how tough.
Smart dishes to Tatum. And that'll be two free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And you think back to that 2017 draft, scouts trying to poke holes in Tatum's game. But really, he just needed a little time to develop his skills and get stronger.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
And he makes the first. And without naming names, it feels like Tatum, is starting to dominate other all-stars at his position.
And now his game is so complete, regularly over 40% from three. He can drive it, post you up. The only success defenders have is when they guess right.
And so he makes both from the line.
And the rise of Tatum, boy, it has been fun to watch. And many believe he's nowhere close to being done improving yet.
Now here's Wiggins. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And Poole gets it to go.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Smart kicks to Horford. Passes it to Tatum. From deep three-point range. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
And he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Here's Curry. Wiggins trying to free himself up. Curry's shot is off.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
Here's Brown. And it comes off the front of the rim. And so it's Wiggins with it. Bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession.
And now look at Jayson Tatum. Over the last month, he has been spectacular. 5th in scoring, 5th in blocks. And such a great distributor and decision maker among the top 10 in assists per game.
And as you said, one of the NBA's most potent scorers. Always up to the challenge. His top 5 ranking has him right there with the elite. Brown. And Brown throws it down hard.
And just awesome speed from Brown. Blasting off towards the bucket and slamming it down.
Thompson passes to Curry. 6 to shoot. Pass to Poole. From outside the arc. Does not find the basket. His second miss. He's now 1 for 3. Smart against Thompson. Smart dishes to Williams. Outside Tatum. Over Curry. Here's Williams. No good on the shot. Great D that time from Green. Driving inside. Wiggins trying to free himself up. And Green slams it in.
He can get his steps together. Draymond Green will throw it down.
Boston trailing. Smart kicks to Tatum. Five to shoot. Green with the rebound. Green's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage.
So it's the Celtics now. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Kept alive. And it's Brown missing.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Thompson for 3. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. Celtics trailed by 3. Tatum passes to Smart. On deep. And Tatum with the basket on the assist from Smart. Tatum's got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for Boston. To the inside. Curry. Nice pass. Run into the rack perfectly for the layup. Curry's got 6.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals from the paint.
There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Now here's Curry. He's coming off a 34-point game against Boston.
Yeah, but all around offensively, the performance was great. He knew when he had it going, but he also knew he could get other guys going. So his passing right up there on the level with his scoring in that one.
Tatum gets the bucket.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
Stolen by Smart. And Smart with a clear path to the hoop. Green with the block.
I like the extension there from Draymond Green, reaching out and timing that one.
No one covered. Wiggins has got the game tied up here for the Warriors.
I love the ball movement.
Timeout.
Put that on the silver platter. Just served him up.
Hard ball here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
Fans, the loudest section is free. T-shirt. Is it you? Let me hear you.
Some changes in for the Warriors. Kuminga comes in for Klay Thompson. And Gary Payton has subbed in for Jordan Poole. And a new group in for the Celtics. Daniel Tice is checked in for Williams. Williams comes in for Al Horford. Derek White's checked in for Tatum. And it's Pritchard in for Marcus Smart. Shot clock at 6. Here's Pritchard. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Wiggins gets to Curry. He dishes it to Payton. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Curry on the wing. He loses from 15. Jaylen Brown with the rebound.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Great to see Brown drop that perimeter jumper, showing off his terrific stroke from beyond the arc.
Pass to Green. Kuminga with it. To the middle. Here's Wiggins. Good D by Williams. Boston leading by 3. The feed to White. Plays it up and in on the nice reverse.
They are just killing them on the interior.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
It's Curry with the drive. Here's Green. Wiggins trying to free himself up. Green, no luck. 2-for-1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
Brown outside. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Warriors trailed by 8. The pass to Curry. Dishes to Green. And Boston with the rebound.
And, you know, you can see in his eyes, he knows that is not a dunk he should have missed.
Here's Brown. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Celtics lead by 8. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from San Francisco. And this Warriors team has an interesting mix of championship vets with hungry young players. Andrew Wiggins spoke about that great dynamic.
The best on our team love to teach. The good player, they're always telling us why we did it, why you should do this, why you should do that. So it's been a lot of learning and also been very exciting for the young players.
Agreed. No doubt Wiggins has been soaking up that wisdom. Greg stepping up his game in the process.
Yeah, a big culture shift coming from Minnesota. And he's blossomed under the tutelage of these Hall of Famers.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Celtics.
Really some great drives to the basket here early on for these guys.
It also feels like they just got into a great rhythm from the three-point line right away in the game.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. Williams is out there with Brown. Then there's Derek White. Then there's Daniel Tice. And it's Pritchard in at the point.
Well, gravity is very, very real, and Steph Curry has the most of any NBA player right now.
And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Warriors. It's a 5-point game. Kicks to Tatum. Porter looking it over. Clock at 6. Over Tice. Porter, no luck. Brent, when you talk about the gravity of Curry, explain what you mean.
Well, Kevin, anytime that he's on the floor, when he crosses half court, all 5 defenders are paying attention to where Steph is. The more he moves, the more he shifts around, the incredible attention of all 5 defenders. And when guys make one misstep, or you have 2 defenders make one misstep to carry their way to where Steph Curry is, it opens up easier opportunities on any possession. That's what we're talking about when we speak on Steph's gravity.
Here's White. Sweet little floater. White's got the lead up to 9 now for Boston.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Celtics made the Eastern Conference Finals 3 times over 4 seasons, but last season, injuries and COVID protocols knocked them down a peg. Ownership and management are patiently staying the course. And with their young star talent, this team still has room to improve from within. Guys, back to you.
Well, their upside in a lot of people's view remains. David, thanks. And here is Brown following out of Porter's 3. And that one drops. Tice has got his first basket.
And the skills of Brown, not just a super athlete, but a tremendous floor general as well.
Here's Looney. The shot comes out, so the Celtics will take it the other way. Here's Pritchard, guarded by Curry. Pritchard passes to Williams. Brown inside. Celtics passing it around. Here's Pritchard, guarded by Curry. Pritchard gets the bucket. And now a 10-point Celtic lead.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Here's Looney, and that one is hammered home.
And Looney is so long, gets up there and crushes it.
Celtics have gotten 4 of the first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting. Pritchard passes to Williams. Out to the wing. Tice finds White. He can't get it to go. The Warriors go the other way. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
And look at what they did in the fourth quarter. Just totally out of sync and lacking in intensity. And that turned into that huge comeback.
And we see teams around the league trying to integrate star veterans with talented rookies. Greg, it's not always easy, is it?
Not at all, Kevin. And a lot of times it becomes a choice between win now or win later. Though the teams with great coaching and development can oftentimes do both.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one misses.
If you have the good fortune of playing next to superstars in this league, there are certain guys who thrive in that environment, and Kevon Looney has been one of them.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Bielitsa, he's checked in for Kuminga. Klay Thompson comes in for Gary Payton. And Poole subbed in for Curry. And that trip coming up empty, missing both. Boston leading by 8. Tatum drives in. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Diverse in terms of his offensive talents. Tatum is the type of player who you expect to score at least 20 every night.
Now, here's Poole. No basket with that shot. Having trouble finding his range. He's 1 for 5. To the paint. Here's Horford. Good. And it's Tatum picking up the assist. And now it's a 12-point Celtic lead.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Looney kicks to Poole. Horford against Bielitsa. Back to Poole. Beyond the arc. Horford with the rebound.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Tice trying to break free. Good. Nice job down low. Tatum's got the lead up to 14 now for the Celtics. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And Poole gets it to go.
The awareness, something people don't always talk enough about with Porter. That's a great find there.
And here's Tatum for three. Down it drops through the net for his ninth bucket. He is 9 for 13 so far.
First three of the quarter and third overall, guys. The defense might want to step up just a little bit on him from this point on.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coaches want to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
Changes here for the Celtics. Robert Williams is checked in for Daniel Tice, and Smart subbed in for Pritchard. Poole on the wing, guarded by Smart. Inside, here's Thompson, and he makes good on the way.
Thompson showing he doesn't mind getting physical down there. Didn't let the defense get to him, and he got to the ball.
Outside, Smart. Now here's Tatum. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Golden State.
Felt like he had a sense in that game that the defense was being over-aggressive, and he tried to take advantage of that. He continually frustrated them throughout the night and got to the free throw line.
Now here's Bielitsa. Jayson Tatum missing his last shot. Bielitsa passes to Porter. 6 on the shot clock, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Porter's got 8 points.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
Ball's not loose. Passes to Bielitsa. And here is Poole. 5 points in the game. Here's Porter. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Tatum passes to White, and he makes that one. 6 points for Derek White.
Unselfish play by Tatum, getting it to a shooter in rhythm instead of chasing his own shot.
Celtics leading by 13. It's White on the wing. Back to Tatum. Feet away. Porter pulls it in. Golden State's gone 2 or 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Here's Poole. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. Here's Thompson. Another shot. He takes it up and lays it in. Thompson's got his second basket of the night.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Smart dishes to White. Here's Tatum, and the dunk by Tatum.
And it's going to take more than that to stop Tatum, a wing who can score in so many different ways.
And, Brent, you look at the career of Klay Thompson, he's had improvements every step of the way.
Yeah, he's still just an elite shooter that, because of what Steph does, because of Draymond's unselfishness, Klay is going to add 25 points in the blink of an eye. That, along with his defense, just make that backcourt something special.
Warriors trailed by 13.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Now, here's Poole. Defense is right there. And no good that time. Great D that time from Tatum. Warriors with the rebound. On the wing, Porter. Over to the left wing. Looney passes to Thompson. Down low. Here's Poole. It's blocked.
He's been off the mark, and that hasn't helped them chip away at the lead. It's been a theme here this quarter.
Tatum no good. The Warriors shooting a pretty cool 37% from the floor in the second. Not what they're looking for. And Thompson throws it down.
How about Klay showing off his handle as he finds some open room to get to the score?
Now here's White. He picked up 21 points in their last win against Golden State. The three from Tatum. And that one goes up and bounds. Last touch by Tatum.
Basketball.
As the playoffs near, let's take a look at the Eastern Conference standings. Taking a look at Boston. Right now they've acquired the second best record in the conference.
And you know, for the Celtics, they've had a dream season. And I think they're only going to get stronger as we approach the postseason.
And once the playoffs do arrive, they won't be intimidated. They got underdogs early on, but during the course of the regular season, they've proven they can handle any situation and any opponent, no matter how tough.
You know, he's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here in the second.
Outside Tatum. Rebound by Bielitsa.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
Pass to Poole. Looking to get it going. And Boston with the rebound. Horford's got his fourth rebound in this one.
No other way to put it. Just a rough quarter in terms of scoring. He has not been healthy at all.
Now here's Tatum. 25 points in the game. Horford kicks to Smart. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. Smart's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Thompson outside. Back to Poole. Over Smart. That one wide left.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Tatum deciding where to go with it. Pass to Smart. The tray is rebounded by Poole. Thompson outside. Shoots over White. And we finish one half of basketball. Celtics out in front. They're up by 11. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, guys. Here with Jayson Tatum. You have been rolling early. How did you get in that rhythm?
Just staying aggressive. Just continue to get in the gym and see something go in. It feels good to see him go in early. It feels good to have us have a good start. Hopefully we keep it up.
Yeah, it was flowing great in that first half, Jay. Thanks very much. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. it was all Jayson Tatum in the first quarter. He had 25 points, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. And let's get your thoughts, big fella, on the Celtics.
They're going to work in the paint. Doing a great job. Good portion of their offense was generated inside. Really outperformed their opponent in that aspect. They expect the defense to back it up a little more in the second half and try to force them guys to stay outside.
And over to Kenny now. How'd you think the Warriors were playing?
Their perimeter defense was lackluster to say the least. Shooters were getting good shots. Guys were wide open. I mean, right now, I can walk off the set in shoes, in a suit, and get 3 threes wide open and knock them down on that defense.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my main man, Joel.
Joel, what up?
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You know, guys, Jayson Tatum has really been making it happen.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Curry and Poole have the guard spots. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Thompson. And it's Green in at the center. That's the Warriors' 5. Now here's Tatum. After the miss from Klay Thompson. A nice shot by Tatum.
An incredible leaper at 6'8". Tatum is difficult to stop down low.
Curry against Smart. That one's in there. The Boston lead is cut back down to 11 now as they're getting an important basket that time from Stephen Curry. And so it's Smart who'll bring up the ball for Boston. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Tatum with it, picked up by Thompson. Tatum kicks to Brown. Over Wiggins. Misses off the right angle.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or 2.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Smart passes to Williams, and Williams with the stop.
An unreal athlete. Williams gets off the floor with such ease to power it down.
Outside, Green. Thompson against Tatum. And Thompson kicks to Curry. Again, Curry missing.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
The pass to Smart. Left side, Tatum. The Celtics need to get a shot off. There's Brown with the 3. Andrew Wiggins pulls it in. Wiggins has got 6 rebounds here tonight to the inside. Green.
Well, we know he's undersized for the position, but Draymond Green does the work of several men, including how he forces the D that time to foul.
The Warriors have shot 1 of 3 from the line tonight, missing 2 earlier on.
At the line for the Dubs, Draymond Green. At the line for 2.
2 shots.
First one falls for him.
Draymond Green is a great role player on the offensive end on the floor and makes guys around him better because he's willing to make plays and passes. And then he's got that commitment, that tenacity on the defensive end as well.
Celtics making a switch here. Tice is checked in. Both free throws good from Green. Boston leading by 11. Smart kicks to Tatum. Pass to Tice. And here is Horford. He's covered by Thompson. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Thompson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Wiggins. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target.
Yeah, starting the half here 1 for 5, and the offense might need an ironing out.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
The Warriors have gone only 1 of 5 from the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. Thompson finds Green. Golden State moving it around. Lets it go from 14. And he gets it back. Here's Wiggins. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Klay Thompson has lost 2 prime years to a torn ACL and then a ruptured Achilles. He says so many athletes have been through this. It's just a new set of challenges. With my style of play, I feel I can be effective till my late 30s. I plan on being the all-NBA player I was and won't settle for anything less. Guys, that will be a great comfort to this team.
Indeed, and who's going to doubt it? I love his attitude. Undaunted. David, thank you. And Green slams it in.
That's how you run a pick and roll. You have to respect Steph shooting the ball, and then he just slices the D up with the pass.
And something we've seen the last few years, boxing ones thrown at Curry, although they've had mixed success.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Green dishes to Curry. It's deflected, and they get it back. Green kicks to Curry. Pass to Wiggins. Clock at 6. Pass to Poole. Shoots over Brown. That's short off the rim. And amazing to even consider using a box in one in the NBA, isn't it, Greg? But Curry does that with his offense to the teams that defend him.
Kevin, I agree, and it did work well in the 2019 finals. Curry has started to adjust to that look. Much harder to use when Curry has other options on offense.
Here's Poole. The rebound by the Celtics. Tatum down low. Guarded by Curry. Banked in off the glass. Tatum's got 33 points.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And the Warriors miss again.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
And this is where Smart's at his best, being aggressive, going towards the rim.
Poole with it. He has 5. Curry can't get it to go.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Warriors trailed by 21. Green finds Wiggins. Here's Poole. Outside Curry. Again, Curry missing. And so Brown will bring it up for Boston. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game. Now the pass to Smart. Back to Brown. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And it goes on Draymond Green.
And Brown is a guy who is constantly seeking contact. Defenders have to be more cautious around him.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here.
Take a break.
Scoring breakdown for Boston.
2 shots.
You know, I thought maybe they'd cool off a bit at halftime, but they've continued to bury the jump shot.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
Now that he's attracting so much defensive attention, Greg, Brown is routinely getting others involved.
And how about his assist numbers have skyrocketed? And it's really not surprising. His sole focus is doing what's best for the team.
Kuminga's come in for the Warriors. Gary Payton comes in for Poole. And Brown drops them both.
And the vertical that Brown has is pretty impressive, as relentless a finisher as you'll find in our league.
Williams against Wiggins. Looking to end the run. And they'll get another chance. It's Curry outside. Drains the three-pointer. Curry's got 5 points now this quarter.
I don't know how you do it, but you just can't give Steph any room from any distance.
Tice trying to break free. Brown, good.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Outside Curry. This one for three. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. Curry's got 14 points.
If you get Steph Curry in catch-and-shoot opportunities, you just have the feeling he's not going to miss.
Here's Pritchard. Brown outside. Over Green. And it's Brown missing. Warriors trailed by 19. Wiggins outside. Count that one. 6 points for him.
He's 1 for 5 in the quarter, and his body language is saying a lot about where his confidence is. Rattled just a little bit. Maybe the next open look will start him up.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Basket good.
This is not a player who likes to be trailing in any game. That lights a fire.
Pritchard passes the run. Tice trying to break free. And it's Brown missing. Golden State's gotten a three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15. Heat with the drive. Lays it up and banks it in. Payton's got his first points of the night.
Just good, aggressive drive from him that time. Found a hole in the D and went straight to the rim.
Brown outside. Warriors with the rebound. Curry's got his fourth rebound in this one.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's fallen here since.
Smart against Wiggins. Off with the layup.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
It's rebounded by Tice. Celtics leading by 15. Smart passes to Pritchard. Back to Smart. Nice ball movement by Boston. Brown down low. Curry meets it. Brown, good.
And that's what Brown is at his best. A muscular beast who loves finishing strong through the contact.
Now here's Curry. He's got 16, and it's in there. Curry's got 18 points.
It feels like the other 4 guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
Here's Pritchard. Top Tice. Brown feeling out a bit. A 3-ball. Smart misses. And so it's Wiggins with it. Bring it up for Golden State. Down by 15.
Unselfish Wade who continues to evolve as a playmaker. Wiggins shows he's more than just a scorer.
Here's Pritchard. Here's Brown. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. 22 points for Jaylen Brown.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
They kick it out to Green. Out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. Looney's checked in for the Warriors. Bielitsa comes in for Andrew Wiggins. The Celtics also changing it up. Williams, he's checked in for Daniel Tice. And it's wide in for Marcus Smart. How about that mobile one block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Boston leading by 15. .43 seconds left in the third quarter. Pritchard passes to White. Over Curry. And it's White missing. Golden State's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Tatum outside. Passes it to Bielitsa. That one drops for him.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Here's Brown. Drives to the hoop. And the layup's good off the glass. Brown's got 12 points here in the second half.
And guys, I don't think Brown gets enough credit for his toughness. This is a guy who never shies away from contact.
And so it's Boston, finding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've got the tempo quick and the defense on its heels, and it's gotten them up big. Right back after this break. And a moment ago inside the huddle with head coach Steve Kerr.
Picking us apart, right? Guy cuts behind you down the lane. Miscommunication there. They're cut behind it. We got to get solid defense.
Well, clearly, Greg, he's not happy with his team's aggressiveness on the defense. Clearly, Steve calling his team out on it.
Yeah, gently asking for them to pick it up. They're going to need to if they want to win this.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. On the floor for Boston. Rob Williams is out there with Williams. Then there's Jaylen Brown. Then there's Derek White. And it's Pritchard in at the point. That one good for 2.
I feel like when he gets going like this, it's a night where Steph might take a few more chances offensively. That spells trouble for the defense.
Now here's Williams. Brown inside the line. It's rebounded by Payton. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Pass to Kerr. To the paint. Takes it from 10. The shot by Looney, no good. Boston leading by 13. To the middle. And it's Williams. That time the assist by Brown.
You know, still a raw talent, but Williams does have a reliable inside game that continues to get better.
Timeout called the Warriors.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
Otto Porter Jr. He's checked in for Bielitsa. And it's Thompson in for Gary Payton. Then for the Celtics, Horford comes in for Williams. And it's Jayson Tatum in for Brown. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the break. He was disappointed in the shot selection. He told them, stay patient, run the offense, make the extra pass. We don't have to make up the deficit all at once. We'll see if they start shooting a little better. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks. Just 5 on the clock. Celtics leading by 15. Horford trying to free himself up. A shot by Pritchard, no good.
And thus far, they managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
And Thompson kicks to Curry. Porter against Tatum. And it's Thompson again missing.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Now, here's Kuminga. Left side, Porter. He kicks to Curry. Pass to Thompson. From deep three-point range. And it's Thompson again missing.
Yeah, the three-pointer has not been his weapon in this one. He had 1 in the first quarter and still 0 here in the second.
They get the rebound. The shot's good. Tatum's got 35.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Thompson outside. Outside Curry. And a wide open look for Porter. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 6 assists now in the game. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. And here's Tatum for 3. Cans it from downtown. Tatum's got 38 points.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half.
Now here's Curry. He's guarded closely. Here's Thompson. Here's Looney. And another shot. And it's good on the layup.
Looney in the right spot there. Good presence on the inside as he boxes the defense out and sends the ball right up.
Pritchard passes to Horford. Now Tatum. And the pass to Williams. Horford in the post, guarded by Porter. Horford no luck. Warriors trailed by 17. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way.
Celtics ball.
Poole's checked in for Otto Porter Jr.
Checking
Boston
in for the
also
Celtics.
with the sub. Smart's checked in for Pritchard. Now here's White, guarded by Poole. White the pass to Tatum. Smart with the ball. Right side Horford. Over Thompson. It's rebounded by Kuminga. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Warriors. 17-point game. Fires the 3. Al Horford with the rebound. Horford's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Curry brings the double. Smart kicks to Williams. Thompson against Tatum. There's the triple. Drills the three-pointer.
Jayson
Tatum's got 41.
Well, he's building off that strong first half he had. I'm not sure the defense will be able to figure him out in the second.
Passes to Looney. Got a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And back in the day, Greg, Allen Iverson got criticized for devaluing practice. Now we've got healthy players sitting out of games. Has load management gone too far, you think?
Not a practice, but a game. We got guys missing games, Kevin. There's no doubt about it. But honestly, I'm really all for load management in this regard. If I owned a team and I had to invest $200 million in a player, I want to do everything I can to prolong my investment. And the reality is we've got our stars playing at unprecedented lifts at higher levels later in their career. So I'm all for doing what we can to prolong the careers of our very best players.
The Warriors making a switch here. Green's checked in. That one misses.
And Al Horford, a veteran big man, he's been doing it as long as anyone in the NBA.
And a seamless transition, GA, to where he is in his career, the self-awareness of moving team to team, but bringing both your competitiveness and your culture along with you. That's the reason Al Horford continues to put on an NBA jersey.
Now here's Smart. Jayson Tatum missing his last shot. Shot clock at 6. It's White on the wing. Off target with his 3. Warriors trailed by 20. And now that we've gotten a taste of it, Greg, what do you think of the play-in tournament?
I love it. I mean, it definitely has some pros and cons, and you want to keep as many teams as possible engaged down the stretch, but it's a long season, and for some teams, it just got a little bit long.
Now, Tatum, after the missed 3 from Stephen Curry. At the top of the key, Williams. White, wide open, he fires. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Now, here's Thompson. The 3 from Poole. Rebounded by the Celtics. Williams has got his 5th rebound in this one. And it's Jayson Tatum with the foul. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
The Warriors making a switch here. Wiggins is checked in.
Your Warriors, Andrew Wiggins.
Curry against Smart. And Thompson kicks to Curry. Back to Thompson. Over Tatum. And the Warriors miss again.
Now that's a shot right there he's going to hit 9 times out of 10. We just saw the 10% he doesn't make.
Smart against Curry. Here's White. Good on the 3-point shot.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Curry against Smart. Here's Wiggins, and it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. Here's the floater. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
At the line for the
and
Celtics.
the foul called on the Golden State Warriors. And Brent, you played for the Spurs, who pioneered player rest. More and more teams have followed that suit over the seasons, calling it load management, even risking fines. Any concern with the way things are done?
Well, I understand the fans' complaint, you know, to think about being a 10-year-old boy or girl and LeBron James is coming to your city and it's a load management day and he's not playing. And so the league understands it. It understands it from its broadcast partners and the way that they want the star players to be involved in every game that they play. And they've tried to adjust the schedule and moved it around a little bit, doing away with back-to-backs. I think it'll be a constant battle, but the organizations are investing in these players, and health is their #1 issue. They want them to play as many games for as long as they can at an elite level. So we'll see how it goes in the next couple of years.
And both free throws good for White. Golden State's gone into a funk from downtown in the 4th. Only 1 of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Now, here's Bjelica. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. White inside. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10. And for the Warriors, they're shooting a pretty low 34% thus far. Outside Porter. Now here's Moody. Shot clock at 5. Can't connect from short range.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing's falling right now.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
And Greg, with recent legal results, more opportunities now for compensation for college athletes. Do you like it?
I do. I mean, there's enough money going around. I don't have a problem with the athletes getting a share, especially with the amount of time and effort and energy they have to commit. Let's take care of the guys. Let them enjoy the collegiate experience.
The first one falls. Williams, he's checked in for Boston. And so he hits both.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Now, here's Bielitsa. Lee outside. It's Porter outside. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5-for-8 clip.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Toscano passes to Bielitsa. Misses from short range. Boston's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Pass to Stauskas. Up and in on the layup.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Now, here's Moody. Pass to Porter. 6 to shoot. 2 points. That one goes. Porter's got 8 here in the quarter.
And you got to honor that mid-range J from Porter. Over time, he has really improved that shot.
Nice ball movement by Boston. Kicks it to Stauskas. For the 3. That shot off. So Golden State will take it the other way.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Celtics.
This was a physical game.
Yeah, I mean, they were aware of the rotations defensively and were able to attack the rim.
And for the year now, they'll have 52 wins under their belt.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance
for Jayson Tatum.
It looked like a couple times they might be wearing him down, but not the case. At the offensive end, he was just devastating.
Here's Stauskas. Here's Neesmith. And the first shot of the night for him, no good. Lee outside. Here's Toscano. Back to Lee. A 15-footer. Toscano misses. Here's Stauskas. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Jayson. It was a struggle last time out, but tonight you were back on track. What was the difference?
Just got to have a short-term memory. Sometimes shots just go in, but you always got to be aggressive and just make the right play.
You're like a cornerback in basketball. That's weird, but it got you a win tonight, man. Congrats. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. See you later.